train. Well, another episode. This is the first episode. I've been playing a little bit of this, and I've really been enjoying it. If you ever played Slay the Spire, it's a lot like that. You have a deck of cards, you have a lane of monsters you have to kill, but in this game, you have 3 lanes of monsters. And in Slay the Spire, you have a single deck that is specific to a single character, whereas this, you have 5 different factions of cards, and you choose a primary faction and a secondary faction. It allows you to mix and match how you want. So let's just jump right into it, and I'll sort of explain it as we go. Don't want to overload you too much to start off with. So, last run I played with the Stygian Guard and the Awoken. Stygian Guard drafted support of the Ancient Guard and Stygian Sea. Mystical sirens and ancient totems work together to eradicate the winged from hell. The premise of this is that hell has frozen over, and you're part of the demons who are piloting the Boneshaker, one of the last rail cars with the Pyre Shard, back to the Pyre Stone in hell in order to reignite hell. The Awoken, allied with the Awoken of the Wildwood Forest. Well, I'm glad it put a lot of information into that. But we also have the Hellhorn, allied with the Hellhorn of the Scorched Plains. So these are clearly nature dudes, the Awoken. Here's what the nature champion looks like. Nature dudes, lots of regen, lots of thorns, that kind of stuff. Hellhorn do a lot of raw physical damage and lots of health, and imps. They have lots of little imps that can summon. And lastly, as you saw up there, Stygian Guard. They cast spells and mostly make things weaker to other spells. So right now I'm just sort of playing around trying to find a combination that I like. And you can see I've already done one of the Covenants, but I'm not doing it for Covenant runs. Right now I'm just trying to fool around and find what I like. I think, because I haven't tried it yet, I want to try the Hellhorn with the Stygian Guard backup. I think that might end up being an interesting combination. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. The end is near! The instant guardian of Hell's greatest foe has the power to cleanse all units of effects which don't belong or which don't benefit Seraph. The fight will require more than sheer strength. So it tells us up front who's the boss we're going to have to fight at the end of all this. And you can see we have a railway here of lots of different choices we have to make. Like, we always choose a left or right hand path, and they will have different rewards and different benefits for us. And about every 2 or 3 rooms, we have a boss fight. There's the ultimate boss, and there's Fel, and then here's Daedalus. So first is Daedalus, then it's Fel, and then it's Seraph. Alright, what artifact do we do? When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy. That's pretty good. When you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 2. So just like Slay the Spire, you have artifacts that you can get, and they'll be listed across the top here, and they'll give you passive benefits that you can use on your run, or sometimes they'll give you activated sort of things. Not so much as I click this to use it, but like Winged Steel. Maybe you play your 3rd card of the turn, draw 2. This isn't good until we have some energy, because usually the 3rd card of our turn means we don't have any energy left. Sitting here at my feet, Nemo's at the door. We're gonna take the quill. We're gonna try to prioritize consumes. Yeah, we want multi-strikes. Multi-strikes, please. If we're lucky, we'll find that one artifact that makes rage not go down. Because then, I can front load on that and it'd be very, very nice. So, first battle. I know I'm talking some mechanics, so you haven't really seen how the game plays yet. Guardians of Light. These disciples have been granted special power over the light of Seraph, making them harder to kill than other disciples. These are the enemies we're going to have to fight in this encounter. We have lots of disciple foot soldiers, lots of apprentices of light, And one of the great things about this game is you can hover over just about anything, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. So it's not cryptic like, what does this do again? And you get surprised by stuff. Also has a combat calculator, which is great. But he gains shields, he gains damage shield. Nullify the next source of damage. So every time he kills something, he becomes harder to hurt. Which hopefully he won't be killing anything. Sure. And we also get a opportunity to do a challenge run, or every combat, to get a special reward. I'm not up for that just yet. Armor 10 is actually kind of big, especially starting off. And of course, I'm a pro gamer, so I make all the best choices. I'm playing Warmongers. So we have our cards. You can see there's a cost for them in the top left. The pips across the top tell you how much space they take up inside of the floors. And see, there are 3 lanes here, so as you fight these... Come at me, Hellborn! As you come across these lanes and fight them, they'll do 1 round of combat, and then they'll ascend. And they'll keep doing that until they either kill your shard, or you kill them on the run. And we're going to be fighting wave after wave after wave. So, we're just going to start off plain and simple here. We're going to summon our champion, and we're going to summon a strange steward. Things that you summon, creatures can only be summoned once. So, I mean, for that battle. So, we're going to take this, which is a spell card, which costs 1 ember. We've got 2 ember, you can see. This makes a nice pointing arrow. And we can put it on this dude, and you can see it's updated their number in orange to show you what's going to happen. And this person is only going to heal this dude. Also, here, I'll explain some more. You see how it says minus 17 here? It is already factoring out minus 3 here, and blank here. It's already factoring out what the damage calculation is going to be. So we're going to be doing 12 damage because it's 6 times 2, and then 5 damage for 17. And he only attacks once for 3 damage. He's only going to take 3 damage. So I could spend this energy on him, and I might as well. It's not like it's gone forever. I wish I had another energy, but hey, them's the breaks. Oh, and we got a loot thing. So I went very heavy into spells on this run because I went with the Stygian Guard. They're all about casting spells. So we need to drop a dude here. Might as well nuke you so that we can just kill this. This guy just gives you money. If you kill him before he runs away, you get money. I think that's fantastic. Master. Alright, but down here, we're just gonna hit this guy across with some 6 damage. And you know what that's gonna be? Maybe it actually hit him. I was not paying attention. Alright, we do that, and he's gonna die anyway. We got nothing else down here, but we're gonna front load another bodyguard. And why not save some damage? Alright, so these the creatures at the end of the wave and bosses have this ability called Relentless. You'll see it's in a yellow box there. Relentless combat in this room continues until all enemies are defeated. This unit cannot be routed. So you can see here from the combat calculation that I'm only going to do minus 12 damage to this dude, and I'm going to lose this guy and this guy. I get one opportunity to play these cards, and they're just going to mash against each other until only one side is standing. So my job is to try and swing that balance. We're going to start by killing you. We're going to drop 6 on you. So see, now we're doing a whole lot more damage because that guy was taking out him too early, which is making him not a great meat shield. And oh, he's gonna have 1 HP. That's a real shame. Oh well. done. Battle 1 got 1,000 points, plus 20% for getting it done in only 2 rooms. We get money, we get some red cards, and we'll get some purple cards. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the imps. I like imp strat so far. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but I was able to make it pretty broken. Ooh, some big spells. Yeah, we kind of want a big smashy spell. Something that gives us like an answer to something that's pretty tanky. So now we have a choice. We can either go left and get upgrades for units and a new unit, or we can go right and get upgrades for spells and some money. The left would give us specifically a Stygian unit, the purple faction. I like their spells, but I don't really care for their units so much. But we don't really have that many units, but we did just get a kick-ass spell. So, actually I think we got an imp, but imps are disposable. We're actually going to go to the right. We're going to upgrade some spells. Emberstone. We can make spells cost less. We can make them do 20 more damage, but then become consumed. And consumed just once per battle. And Permafrost is the card will just stay in your hand until you play it. Which is good if you got like a rescue spell or like that big hammer. But really, I'm interested in reducing the cost on it. It's kind of prohibitively big. And we could make like one of these torches actually worthwhile. But we could do a little bit more of this. Nah. Let's make a torch worthwhile. That way we can target it. And we're going to reroll. Hey. Double stack. If I had anything that did status effects, this would be fantastic. Put 2 stacks of status on there? Sure. Can I put this back on? We're gonna lower this thing's cost to 1. And we're going to make another nuke spell or a front one. We're just going to do it to this because this is where we get to pick where we want to go. Generally, I like those better, but these are targetable, not just the front person. And do we want to remove a card? Yeah, let's get rid of just a regular roll punch. And now, we fight. Disciple conduits. Conduits use their knowledge of your train to ascend more quickly than other disciples. Take them out before they reach your pyre. We're going against conduit infiltrators. Enchant. Gain a bonus. Haste. Move directly from the first floor to the 3rd floor. So this guy makes people just teleport up. And this guy, he starts off strong and gets weaker every turn. And he's really easy to take out. 1 HP, 1 HP. Both these dudes are at 1s. So we might be able to just crowd control him pretty easily. And this guy attacks all enemies on the floor at once. That's a problem. He's going to wreck us. Give them more damage. And get an extra unit. Nope, not doing it this time. I don't feel like I have the strats yet for the cards. Alright. Put him here. He's gonna die. Do that. And I hate using this 22 on him right away, but we have to. Oh yeah! I forgot! Consume is good for us! That was a fantastic play! Okay. Alright. We're going to put you here. You here. And we're going to cast 1. Not great, but it'll have to do. Got the bonus from that. What a great turn to have this to use it, not use long. Well, maybe it'll come back around. Hey, here we go. So, foist off. Pop that dude. Hey, cat. We do 60 damage to you right there. And we can only do 6 more. Oh, that's a real shame. Almost. We'll die on the next one. Bam. Cool. What do we get? More imps. Apply rage, deal 5 damage to all the enemy units. Apply 3 rage. Well, I like my imps. Fledgling Molten. Apply 3 rage. And I'll get weaker. I'll just do 5 damage. I think this guy, we're trying to put him in. Let's try that. Let's try this. But yeah, we'll try and put that imp in with our multi-strikers so we get maximum efficiency on that. And we get a chance to duplicate a card. Do we have a card that's really worth duplicating? Maybe that hammer. We get another unit here. We do need another unit. But I'll be passing up an artifact. And I don't really have anything worth duplicating at the moment. So we're going to get an artifact. Right here. This is an artifact that you can build a run around. Cuddle Beard. Grant 2 stacks of Frostbite each time is applied. Frostbite does not decay. We now want to prioritize Frostbite as much as possible. Consume Frostbite spells will be ideal. The story makes his way to the train in his unusual carriage. I love his tusks. They look like a mustache. Hellborn! How fortunate I am that our travels have finally crossed paths! I am recording the events of Armageddon for posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So, would you characterize yourself as honest, aggressive, or stealthy? So this game is really good about telling you the consequences of your choices right up front. So, spend all your remaining Ember. The amount of Ember magnifies the result. Purge, once this card is played, is removed from your deck for the rest of the game. So when I play this, so I have 3 Ember, 3 energy, I would gain 30 coins 3 times, which is pretty good. But I would never be able to play it again. That would be the one time. Heaven's Golden Pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 money you have. Interesting. So your pyre that you're trying to defend can attack itself as well. Not itself, but it can attack others. Stealthy. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit. If it kills it, get 50 money, and it doesn't purge. Oh. Not even a question. That's reusable, and there are tons of little sneaky crappy dudes. Please, I'll make hundreds of money. All right, we're gonna watch this. I am at 145. Oh yeah, and this crystal thing, by the way, should have mentioned, was a random event. Random events oftentimes show up looking like that. Bogworm's remains. Big worm. Real big worm. Look at my hands. Big worm. Daedalus. First boss. First actual boss. He's got 250 health and 8 attack. And he summons mines. And they call it a mine. A mine! Let's see here. is a rough start because they're going to kill whatever I put down there. So we're going to do it like this. Extinguish. That. We're going to drop him up here. And we put you in front. And since we have nothing down here, we're not going to take any damage. And the only thing we care about taking damage is this right up here. So we're good. I don't like not putting him on the ground floor because he can open up and destroy stuff, but that bomb made it where we couldn't. It's unfortunate it started there. And now we got a bomb here. Well, we're gonna kill you. Just get 50 money. Remember, we're at 145 when we started this. So now we're going to be doing 17 damage directly to him, which is good. That's fine. And, oh, this is my strong one that consumes. Oh, this is fine. Yeah. We don't care about anything up there. We can go suck an egg. We are going to put the welder helper right here. I wanted to play the offering. Whoops. Oh, I should have. I goofed on that. Alright, so we're gonna put this guy here, I suppose. Your train stops here. I need to take out that bomb. Let's see, I've got one. I can play two more. Because it's going to blow up first. Because it always gets to go first. Enemies get to go first. It's not great, but that's the way it is. If they're all going to get to ascend, basically, then what does the enemy in front? Lane. Might as well have fewer enemies making up top. Right? I kind of want him. Well, I can't even play it anymore, so I might as well. Real shit on that one down. That's why the green Awoken faction is nice to have, because they have so much healing. No one else has healing with them that I've seen so far. First of all, get out of here. Rats! I need more energy. This guy should give me energy after the fight, though, so it's okay, I suppose. So you going to get that row for free, and that's really unfortunate. Do 43 to him. Let's do 5 and then frostbite 12. I think this is what I gotta do, actually. Because we're gonna have to have our pyre kill him, but he's gonna take a lot of extra damage from. Yeah, he's gonna take almost double that damage just from frostbite. On the pyre. Not great, but we did it. Totally recoverable. Oh, these are so good. All of these. I want them all. Because we can get some crazy combos going up with this guy, but since we are kind of frostbite leaning, this guy could be good. We need more creatures, and imps would be nice. We only have one source of frost damage right now. Imp or frost. Imp or frost. Imp or frost. Can I see the map? Get money, magic, health. Oh, we get a new unit, we can go this way. Could be an imp. What are the ones that let you Helvins? Alright. So you get a chance at duplicating something next time. Unfortunately, we go to the physical side, we won't get a chance to get the magical upgrades I like on Imp. On Imp Splurgeon. Or Impolate, rather. I guess that means... You know what? We have a rare opportunity to do something with Frost. We should follow him. Wow! Haven't seen him before. +2 rage. Rage on friendly units adds additional 2 damage per stack. We don't have any rage. We have no way of gaining rage. Which means you... Since we're kind of spell heavy at the moment, energy. No question to ask. We just need energy. Energy is the answer almost always. Almost always. Okay. We kind of decide we need units, right? What are we doing with achievements first? Yeah, more weapons first. And what kind of unit we're going to get? At the end of the turn, gain 5 armor. Or just a lot of attack with very little health. Let's defense it up a bit. Hello, Nemo. What do you want from me? Upgrade unit with rage 7. Upgrade unit with 5 attack and 10 health. Upgrade unit with quick. Make attack first. Great. Oh yeah, we have 145. We're now at 270. Great. What have we got in our deck? Hello, Bimo. We got imps. We got the steel worker. We have the steel. Oh, we also have her. Shoot. Yeah, she could do with some more health. Yeah, she can do with that. And she can do with attack first, quick. Because she does sweep. Might as well clear out all the piddly dudes before they get a chance to attack. Reroll, what you got for us? And can't gain 1 armor, that's nice. Upgrade with multi-strike 1. Oh, should have saved that for her. But, I guess it's gonna have to go to the Steelworker. That sucks. Okay. We'll be okay. I'm out of money. What we want to get rid of? We want to get rid of these train stewards. They blow. Or rather, these torches, they blow too. We kind of need this. No, we don't. We need the spawns break. Train stewards suck. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Train stewards suck. To battle! The waxen arches. Clipped tormentors. They might be low-level recruits of the Clipped, but they'll overload you with penance if you don't take them out quickly. 575. Nothing funky. If they live through a round, I get bad cards in my hand. I gotta clear out. And then the Porcupine. Combat in this room continues until all. Oh, wait. This. 300 health? Okay. They get multi-strike. How much multi-strike? 1? A random artifact? 75 and 5 health. That's a tough question. Oh, you're a lady. Didn't even realize. No multi-strike for now. We're not good enough for challenges. I want the Fury Imp down here, but the Armor Imp will do well here. There we go. Basically, with her out, and as long as we keep her alive, we never have to worry about these dudes, which is a great bonus. He's dead, but he's going to take 5 damage. Don't care. Let's see. Hi-ow. Hi-ow. And, why me? There we go. Oh, we got another thing we can summon. Sure. Regen. Here we go. Here we go. Those things we don't need to worry about. They don't exist. So really, it's a shame that it's going to go down like this. I cannot do more for him. See, those hammers and those spells, this is great combo. This dude's gonna leave thanks to all his armor. Four times the amount of armor. That's got some synergy with our armor dude. Moving into the front and apply 10 armor. Piercing deal 5 damage and apply 20 armor. I kind of feel bad this thing. Ooh. Apply frostbite 4 to enemy units each time I cast a spell. Or armor 1. Oh, these would be so great. But we do have direct synergy with that. So we got the tentacles, the cuddle meter. Throw the card, heal our thing, get rid of the card, or get rid of 2 cards. Or money, trinkets, random event. Do we have cards worth cloning? That might be nice to clone. She might be nice to clone. Have 2 of her out? Oh, that'd be neat. Decisions. Because the only thing I really want on this side is to clone the card. Was that worth more than trinkets and a random event? I don't think so. That's what you got, first of all. Units gain extra upgrade slot. Oh, that's really good. Units cost -2 energy or -2 energy. That's so good. And rail hammers also. Oh, these are all really, really good. You have good selection, Orange Cat. Oh! What do we got down there? Those are the once great rail of the Covenant littered landscape. One of the rail spikes still contains some lingering power. You could take it and use it on one of your units or enhance your own magical powers. 2020 Purge. 20 and reduce it to 0 and get Purge. See, I don't like these Purge ones. We could just put this on... like you. There, now you're actually worth something for some battle. Trinkets. Excuse me, my mouse is having issues. Did my mouse just die on me? Nope, it just disconnected. Huh. Okay. Units cost 2 less energy. Really nice. Extra upgrade slot. That is really nice too. 4 stacks of armor. The only guy we got doing armor is you. I think think one better unit. You're gonna get hurt with multi-strike? That's amazing. But then units are just free. Units aren't that much of a drain anyway. But I'm not playing units all the time. That guy becomes just such a beast, and with that 4 times card, Alright, we're leaning into armor as well. Armor, ice. Armor, ice. Harvesters of Death. Death-obsessed clipped who gains strength with every kill. He gets 10 armor every time something dies on that floor. And so does he. They suck. 65. I'm sorry. He's going with 1. And he gives damage. Okay. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Alright, this is the start. Put that down here. I'm doing 8 damage. Oh, because of that. There we go. Now he's gonna die for sure. And this guy, he's gonna go. He doesn't care so much. I hate that she's going to die. He needs rage. He really needs rage. gonna kill this entire floor before I get to do any damage to him. That's rough. You gotta stop. Okay. That's something at least. Nice, but it's not going to be enough to save me, I don't think. So funny, they're gonna die before they chase it out. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. A pass, but barely. This does not bode well for the deck. Consume. Apply 8 frostbite to enemy units. Consume. Discard your hand. Draw 5. Glacial Seal. Another one of those. Only play once per battle. I hate that, but maybe we'll get more mileage out of this for sure. We're gonna try it. The Wildwood. Artifact, unit upgrades, health, money, random event, and magic upgrades. Neither one of these are good for me. But 25 gold isn't really worth it either. I don't have any frozen cards. I have seen some X cards, but I don't have them yet. So I'll get that just in case. What units do I got? Got imps. That guy, he can be upgraded still. Oh my goodness. Endless on the welder. Ooh. Yeah. That way when he dies, he goes back to my deck and I can play him again. And just give like 20 armor to whatever he comes across. Give that some HP so it just doesn't die. In battle against Fel. Fel, the wings of light. Clipped Absolver's guard fell to weigh you down with guilt before the warrior can make her killing blow. Remove these weights to thwart their assault. Fel and her allies will Scourge. Cool. Exactly what I need. The ice stone down here. That means that's not where I clicked, mouse. I think the mouse is having problems, and I hate to see that. What you in front? You there. Alright, that should be the end of all the Guardian statues. I need to upgrade this spell to do lots more damage. Put my mouse to do it again. I'll have to be getting the unit, dang. Trying to game the system. This mouse is really bothering me. I might just try and find a cable to hook it up with after this run. Alright, but we are done with he's dead. You're gonna take 14. Works. Start by getting rid of that. I wish I could still play that, but nope. 17 damage. Oh, he's taken from Frostbite. Oh, this is the nice one. There we go. Now we fight to the death. Only going to be doing 42. That really sucks. That didn't feel right. My cat was clawing my chair again. What about sweet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Shame that's a consume. I'd love to use that over and over at the X plus 3. That means using it at 1 is 4 rage. Meaning 8 every damage, or what, 8 extra damage. That's so good. But Impalate is reusable 45 damage, which is also really good. But I think we're gonna have to go with this. And I need more. Always do. Always do. Pearl Train. We need to clear Monster Train. We need spell upgrade stuff, and we need help. This is the perfect path for this. We're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna upgrade a champion. Multi-strike 4, please. Because we need to stack that guy up with rage. We've gotten so little rage opportunities, that is. stops near some crystals. The Covenant Memorial in the middle is refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it. One larger, one smaller. In front of each there are markings of creature to stand to receive the remaining energy. Make one unit +2, 30 damage and 30 health. Make one unit only cost 1. Yeah, let's get a gigantic unit. Make it +2, making you a 4. I think it's gotta be this dude. Get +30 attack. Gonna be doing 45 twice already. It's really good. And just pair him up with an armor imp. Moving along. We got the spell shot. Remove consume. Total magic power plus consume, and make something cost less. We need Wait, was that get rid of consume? And cost 1 and put that on it? Perfect. Can I put this on it, even though it already has it? No. Okay. It changed it from +3 to +2. Well, that's a bug. That's a bug. Because this is supposed to add +3. That was not... We do want to make this cheaper. I'd like that for you. I'm not happy about that. Oh, these guys suck. So 5 damage to the front. Boo! Boo! Boo this man! This is bad. I can't play my champion. Oh, I should have removed consume from that. Wasn't thinking. Because if I play him, he's just gonna die here. She's just gonna die immediately, pretty much. That's a real shame. But I gotta play something. Oh, I should have. Well, it's the same, regardless. That to go. Not at all. Tricky. Put him here, he's just gonna die. He's not even gonna do anything. This guy's like worthless. In fact, less than worthless. So frustrating. Because he just died. Any Batman around? No. Okay. Push the attack unit back. Interesting. Consume. Apply 25 armor. Alloy the ancients need. Alright. This has been some Monster Train. I'll probably play some of this in my offline time, not stream it all the time. But yeah, I would love to hear what you all think about it. So we gotta win like this. It's the only time we've won. We need to summon about 115 more units. All right, no, 100 and God, math hard. 35 units. And we gotta kill a lot more. Alright, well, this has been Fear Me. I'll be signing off here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on another episode of Monster Train.